What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be taking a look at the iFlight slash two-row Specter 7, a 7-inch FPV quadcopter that, interestingly enough, I've had for the past 6 months. And I've never taken that long to do a review on a drone. But the thing is, I got the drone early before the official release. It came with different hardware, it came with a few issues that we'll talk about a little bit later in the video, and it came with a different tune. So it was not ideal, and I hold off with my review as it was not really fair to talk about pre-release stuff that was not working properly. So now I have all the pieces together. This is the final look of the drone. The tune is the latest one, and the drone flies absolutely beautifully. Sorry for the spoiler, but we'll talk about this drone today. Let's get started. A few quick facts about the Specter 7. We have a squashed X frame which offers exceptional strength to weight ratio while still maintaining a very sleek look. We have a new shell design with LED integration, and the shell itself enhances the aerodynamics of the drone but also protects the electronics inside. And the VTX is of course the O4 Air Unit Pro, so you already know the quality is great. On board you can find the Thunder H7 flight controller paired with a Blitz E55 4-in-1 ESC, and the motors are the 1400 kV 2806.5 Zinc 2 motors. Obviously, since this is a long-range drone, we have two long antennas and a built-in GPS for GPS rescue, which hopefully you won't have to use. The maximum speed of this drone is up to around 150 km per hour. I haven't reached that personally, but depending on what battery you're using, you might be able to do that, and the weight is about 830 grams without a battery. My biggest issue with this drone was the fact that it came with the O3 Air Unit, and when it switched to the O4 Air Unit Pro, there was some significant jello and vibrations in my footage, which was due to the fact that the camera plates were not adapted for the O4 Pro. That's the main reason why I didn't use this drone for so many months, because I was waiting for those camera plates to arrive so I can put them on the drone and properly use the O4 Air Unit Pro. Now we'll take it slow, as like I said, it is quite windy and we are on the beach where obviously there are some people. So we'll be cruising mostly. And here positioning is the absolute key. I'm not in the best position. I just want to throw it out there that I don't think I'm in the best position, but let's do a little circle. Let's see how the signal performs, how everything is looking like. Oh, the beach is clear. No people whatsoever, which is great. The signal is strong. Everything is looking gorgeous. Now this area here is quite popular and quite known for the wind and the kite surfers and all sorts of wind activities that you can do here, because this is where a lot of people come to practice their sports that involve some wind, like kite surfing or regular surfing. There's that little bridge that you can see around the end of the screen here that I will be flying towards, but I'll make sure to keep it safe and don't go over any people. We definitely don't want to do that, so I just want to cruise and see whether I will have any issues with the signal. One of the antennas came a little bit loose recently, and I hate that because it's nothing that you can do. It's like that little area, that little part that holds the antenna. Wow, there's so many people here. Okay, I need to be extremely careful not to go close to them. But so far, like, distance is not an issue for this drone, and the O4 Pro is just such a clutch VTX. Gives you so good such a good image, and I'm absolutely loving it. Now you can see what I'm talking about now that we are approaching this bridge, and we can see the kite surfers. There's a person that is preparing his kite, so we'll make sure to not go too close. And I'm currently 600 meters away. Signal is rock solid. We can see people are enjoying the beach here, and it's such a nice area. I'm absolutely loving this place. Let me come back from this area here where the trees are, and I'm actually with my back turned against the drone, so that's definitely not good for the signal. Be careful with the birds, don't do anything crazy. I can hear the drone, and I have to say it's super smooth in my goggles, because previously with the old plates for the camera it was so shaky, so wobbly, so full of jello, and that was definitely a huge deal breaker for a drone like this, that it's definitely not cheap as well. It was not good to have such type of experience with the jello. So now I can confidently say that, at least in my goggles, I don't see any jello whatsoever, and especially combining that with the fact that it's so windy, that makes it even better. Now I need to be careful. Yep, I went a little bit too low behind those dunes, and that immediately cut my signal. I need to be careful with that, because obviously I want to surf and cruise low to the ground, but I definitely am hitting those gaps that are just too low, and I'm getting that signal blockage from these areas being far too low, and they're blocking my direct visibility between me and the drone. So I need to be careful, and that's why I'm not going to push it to like a couple of kilometers, for a couple of reasons. We have people around, we have water obviously that I don't want to fly over and test the range, because I don't trust Betaflight to return to home that much, combining that with the emergency, rescue, GPS rescue. So mostly just cruising to check out the signal, to check out the footage, the jello, and so far everything seems amazing. So next time I'm definitely going to hit like a mountain ridge or something. Too bad that there is nothing close to that, remotely even close to that in my area. So I need to, to go far and look for a place like this, but we'll make it work for sure. I love flying close to those trees. Yeah, I can see, I can hear some music around me, so there's some people that are camping here. There's some children and young kids that are here on vacation from some other countries. I think they're speaking Russian, if I'm not mistaken. So they're just like partying here and enjoying themselves. And I don't think I found the best place to test this drone. I think it's not ideal, but we're making it work. And I can hear it around me, so it's very quiet as well. That's one thing that I really like, the fact that this drone is super quiet. It's definitely a lot more quiet than the Helion 10, for example, which is like huge and just gets so much attention. This is a lot more stealthy and just flies absolutely beautifully. I'm enjoying it a lot, even just by cruising with it. So I'm sure you can already tell this is a beast of a drone, it can do so much, and really depends on the area that you are flying this drone in. If you want to do big dives, it can definitely do them. If you want to just cruise, you can do that. If you want to go far, you can do that as well. Now, one thing that I'm not super confident in right now is that antenna that I told you about. I will show you on video. I want to show you how it looks like, because I don't have the confidence to push this drone too far from me, as I don't think the antenna will hold in situation where the wind is too strong, because it might blow it away from the drone itself. So I will lose one antenna, and of course that will greatly reduce my range. So because of that, I definitely don't want to risk it today. That might be some issue with the fitment, that might be a personal mistake that I have made, I don't know, but it is something that I need to be careful about, I need to be concerned about, and I don't want to risk it, especially when we have people and water around. Final thoughts on the iFlight / 2-row Specter 7. I think it's a beast of a drone and it flies absolutely beautifully. Now, the one thing that definitely pops up as the best thing about this drone is the fact that the tune is so good, and you can really fly this drone in a variety of different ways. Now you can dive with it, you can cruise with it, you have the range to do everything you want. Don't forget to position yourself properly if you don't want to lose it. It's a beast of a drone, and I highly encourage you to check it out if you're looking for a 7-inch drone that has kind of like the latest tech in FPV in 2025. It comes with all the latest components that are just working in a nice symbiosis together and create that great flying experience that you can rely on for, you know, long range flying and general cruising, if you're looking for that in 2025. So that's pretty much it from today's video. This is everything I have for you. Let me know what do you think about the Specter 7 down in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, never stop flying, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.